first up, we're going to talk about Chain Battle. How many people here hate it?
So I don't hate it necessarily. It just, for me, it's boring. Like, ironically enough, so this is gonna be going to what happened in the Discord this morning for us. I saw that Omni was like, dude, imagine hitting like over 100k damage and not even making top 50%. Ironically enough, I did the same thing he did.
The 100 million.
And I ended up in top 50%. Well, yeah. And I ended up in only top 50%. I was like, God damn, man. Like, I felt his pain there, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go through all 5 steps. Just do what I got to do. And then maybe never return to it. Or, obviously, I'll go back to it. But, like, I was just like, nah, you know what? One time, you know, just get through the first, like, 5 that you do, and then just, you know, go about the rest of my day and other stuff that I had to do with it. But it's not bad.
I, for one, actually really enjoy Chain Battle. I don't think it's really exciting. It is boring, but I just like that it's something different to do, right? It's something outside of doing just a mission or an easy A. Like, I enjoy team building aspects. So for me, it's kind of, I'd say like, I 60% liked it. More than half. I think it's good, but it could use some work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't like it though. It's not.
No, that's.
I'm rather indifferent on it because it has nothing to do with my box, and like it has nothing to do with the effort I've put into building up my account. It has everything to do with what my friends have done. True. So, I don't know. I'm happy I hit my 100 million. I'm still going to do it 5 times every day to build up that cumulative, because there are quests to do cumulative damage. There's quests to do up to 100 million in a single go. There's quests for doing it. I think there's dailies for doing it 5 times a day. So, I mean, just make sure you guys are doing it every day.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't freak out about trying to hit the top 1%. Yeah, the rewards are nice, but this one's built in a way that the scores are going to be a lot higher than the last one. So I don't know how easy it's going to be for people to fight their way into that upper echelon this time around. What do you think, Ty?
To be fair, when it comes to that, like, we also have to take into account that the first chain battle that we got was a brand new one between the two. This one has had enough time to, like, be out there and digest, in the sense. So they had more time to kind of, like, get the teams going. So that's where I say, like, yes, it makes sense that we're seeing a lot of people hitting high scores. I haven't touched it yet, but I'm the type of person where if you're going to give me something for doing a minimal amount of work, I'll take it. It's free stuff. That's how I feel about it. And I get people's frustrations about it, and it's all on your friends and stuff. But at the same time, like, regardless, you're still getting free stuff. You're not getting the top gross, like, stuff, but, you know, I'm just in the boat of where I think people, you know, you're getting the stuff so long as you hit the 100 mil.
Yeah.
Which, in this one, it's not hard from what I'm seeing. I still got to do it, but, yeah.
Unless you're like me and you don't have Go Bros. So I'm very useless to all the people on my friends list.
That's, I don't think it's so much. Okay, so Go Bros I don't think is as much a detriment to your support thing.
Oh no, he's not. 100%.
It's a detriment that you don't have him as an attacker, because even at 55%, he has the highest attack stat and he's on all 3 categories. He absolutely destroys as far as damage goes. Because mine, I think he has 2,000 attack more than the agility rainbow family Kamehameha Gohan that I have. And I messed around with a couple of different ones this morning, and it doesn't even come close. You almost have to have Go Bros as your attacker if you're going to place in, I would say, probably over 15%.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. No, I'm kidding.
like for me right now, like I haven't set it up or anything like that, and I'm gonna like set up basically what's going on. And it does, from what I'm looking at from on the screen, honestly, pretty easy peasy.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. The extreme side, I feel like, is a lot worse this time around.
Oh yeah.
Whereas, like, you only really have like those who blue support rather than like red.
Yeah, perfect cell.
Yep.
Yeah,
Want to go
mainly
full
just take
cell,
cells if you're daring enough just to have that extra like boost in it. You could take the
I
LR.
took every cell that I had on Kamehameha, slapped them on there, and then I put the LR black on there just because I had one spot left.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the family Kamehameha units are really the stars of this show as far as what you're looking for inside of your links. The more of those units that you can find, both awakened and unawakened, especially if the unawakened ones are rainbowed as well as the awakened ones, you know, super whales. They're going to be what carry you. They're going to be the units that you're looking for when it comes down to your counter. When you pick your 3 units, it honestly does not matter which 3 family Kamehameha units you pick, because they basically all share the same links.
Right.
That's why they're so good for your pick 3 part.
Yeah.
So.
See, that's what I'm trying to look at now, is which ones I should do for, like, in general.
And the good thing too is, if you've been playing for a while, you should have probably all of them rainbowed at this point, because all the tickets that we get are always just family Kamehameha for every like ticket celebration that you get for free. So that's
and they just gave us one of each like a week and a half ago.
For free in the Bottomless Treasure,
Yeah, so like I have all 3 of the easy aid ones rainbowed, and then my unawakened ones are at 0%, and I still think that it's pretty useful to have those on there even at 0% compared to some of the other units that I have that are in all 3 categories but have, you know, potential investment, because they do have that bonus of being an advantageous character.
Right.
Yeah, like when you have the trunks, for example, on that, as like, you know, just generally, it's not something that you're gonna take when you actually go to your like 3 characters you have to select.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, when you're looking for the support units that you're gonna take, you're looking to, with your connector unit, match as many links, categories, and colors as possible. So if you're sitting there and the guy has, you know, the Strength Goku, the Strength Goten, and then the unawakened versions of both of those, and then he's sitting on 2 copies of the Gobros, whether, you know, the LR and the TUR or whatever, you will want to use a strength character to link to that, because you get added bonus based on the number of matching colors between your connector and your support that you choose.
Yeah.
So, and it all factors into the calculations at the end. There is a spot right above your power bar, and I probably should have loaded up my game for this, but I didn't think I was going to go into this. There's a spot above your power bar where you can click and you can look at how many links, how many categories, and how many colors that you have. They break it up and they give you numbers. You want all of those numbers to be as high as possible. Like, so you're going to end up with, like, let's say 33 shared links. So you're going to end up with, I don't know, 25 shared categories and 3 shared colors, you know, that kind of thing. You want the total of all of those things to be as high as possible, to do as much damage as possible. Then the thing you really want to look at after that is rainbow units. The more rainbowed units there are on a squad, the more damage they're going to do overall, the more they're going to boost you up. So it really is more dependent on what your friends have than on what you have, except when it comes to the attacking unit.
Right.
So I gotta ask, like, what would be your best bets when it comes to, like, extreme then?
Perfect
Just all perfect cells.
All perfect.
Like I said, all I did was
cells.
I took every cell that was on Kamehameha and I put it down there. Whether it was SR, SSR, TUR, it didn't matter to me. It was just every cell that I had, because of the number of links that they share, the number of category, or the fact that they all share Kamehameha, and they all share several other categories. And then I think I had 9 of them, so my last slot I gave to the advantageous unit, the LR Goku Black.
Okay, so for me, like, as I'm looking for it, because box. That's keep in mind to everybody too, is that everybody's box is different, so you gotta look at different units too. So for me, I had 6 for sale, so I went ahead and subbed 2 Goku Blacks in there. I'll put the advantageous unit in there, but I'm still looking for like a 10th slot.
Rose.
Yeah, Rose is a good one.
Rose will match links, so that way if you end up, if somebody takes it and they get stuck with all of your
Goku
Blacks, at least then they have a bunch of shared links and categories they can use.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Adam Knack in chat just asked if super attack level matters, and yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah, technically, if you're using rainbow units, you're gonna have to have those units at SA10.
Well, I mean,
or higher, depending on the
like, okay, so let's say you're talking about the free family Kamehameha ones that you got like just last week. Do you want to invest hidden potential into those? And invest super attack into those if you've already got those units rainbowed? No.
Well, yeah, of course.
It matters, but it doesn't matter enough for you to waste precious resources on spare units.
Yeah, don't waste all their Kais, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah. Don't waste your orbs. That's really what
and
I'm
don't
trying
waste
to
your
say.
orbs
Don't
either.
waste the
Well, yeah,
orbs.
don't waste your orbs either. But yeah, like I was planning on rainbowing them, and I'm just like, dude, why? First and foremost, I'm like, why would I rainbow them? Because I'm not gonna lie, way before I started investing in Goku and Goten, I think it is, because I upgraded Gohan last, like the one that you got, because obviously I already had them all rainbowed, so I had to buy the Baba's Treasure regardless. I could still rainbow and SA10 the Gohan without having, with already having the 140 Easy 8 version of him that's rainbowed. I could still SA10 him and still get enough pads unlocked to rainbow a second one. Goten, I could still get all his pads unlocked and maybe like SA5 at most. And Goku, I just started training all the father-son Gokus the family trio Gokus just to raise SA of all my other Gokus. But I could have literally SA10 and rainbowed all of them. That's how much I've pulled them in the years I've played this game. I'm just like, dude, no. It's so annoying.
I'm with you there. I have excess of all of them.
So, again, Adam asks if you don't have Go Bros for the attack character, who should you use? I have found that this Gohan, if you have him rainbowed and Easy Aid, is the highest attacking unit of the advantageous characters at 16,183. Maybe it's... Oh no, the Goku technically has higher attack by like 100 points, but he's not on all 3 categories, so I think this Gohan would be your best bet.
Yeah, Gohan's the second best bet if you don't have Gobros.
Okay.
And then Goten.
By the by, I just got to point out, hit 106 mil.
Okay, so 106 mil, so you are in the top, 23%?
Let me see. Yeah, 21 to 35%. Top 24 in general.
Okay, alright.
So not bad.
Yeah.
What is up, my dudes? If you like this clip, be sure to check out the full episode down below in the description. Also in the description below, you can find all of our panelists on Twitch, YouTube, and various social media. Be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell so that you know when the GGP puts up some freshly squeezed content.